saying someone ameona ni kama mimi simbebe demu wangu. So anakuja anawag demu wangu anambeba juu. Azunguke. Alafu amrudisha chini.
But
and then the girl is saying the same thing, like even your campus secret, we greet like this at where is it like this kids
Our campus
in 9 months. Do you know how many women I can make for you? Do you know how many women I can make? Because
you can
kulianzana Adam na Eve. It was not Adam, Eve and Evelyn.
there was Adam na Hawa, not who you.
No, do you know what? We have men and we give them time and they don't even satisfy you. With that, their 3 hours, yote kwangu hanisaidi.
People are trying to reduce population. Sex right now is more of leisure than procreation. That is why people are going for one kid and they are just having sex. I want your kid, but after that I'm done with you. You know, okay, just wanna fuck around and have your kid.
I think let's finalize.
No, maybe I will not agree. I want a minimum of 3 wives.
Maybe
You won't have them. We will know it. I know it. You just want one or 2 kids.
No, I want a minimum of 3.
How many kids do you need?
I want so many, like
No, ukipata maji hapo.
touch, stimulate.
Ukipata maji.
Mbona uko nayo? Like, wanna get?
Why?
Like,
Those are just the number
why
of
are you ready?
reactions.
Why are you ready?
Why are you ready? Why are you ready? Why are you ready?
So guys, tulikuwa na some few things nilikuwa naona nataka tuongelee leo. Like kuna kuna a lot of politics kwa vitu za relationships. So like nataka tu kuona text zetu tuangalie kila mtu aseme text zake au tuone what you think about several aspects of relationships hapa zenye tunataka kufocus on. So mko ready?
yeah.
So kuna hii swali ya kwanza hapa hivi inasema education level. So in short, nataka like what is your take wewe as an individual? Like unaonaje historia same dating as a man, would you date a woman who has a higher level of education, ama as a woman would you date someone who has a lower level of education than you? Tuanze na huko.
Tuanze huko. Huko.
Mimi?
Yeah.
Why? Okay. For me, I wouldn't date mtu akona higher education level than me.
Why?
Ladies tend to watakuwa superior yani kuliko. Unajua men are designed to rule. So you won't rule in your own house. You'll be ruled by the lady because she's of a high education level than
Kiko over like significantly lower level than you.
no, you pay it work because reasoning out might become a problem. Like kuna level fulani yenye mtu anafaa ku reason, unaona? Yeah. So the only way you can know that is through kuangalia the levels of education.
So before uende kati day mtakuwa umeuliza kwanza
Umesoma hadi wapi?
Wewe levels umefika wapi?
Yeah, what
tertiary?
Uko wapi? Like are you in school? Are you done? Unafanya nini? Ama unafanya nini? Vitu kama
Does the course matter?
Course ina matter, yeah.
Because for most of us tunakuanga tumefika hapo university level, maybe college ama degree. So does it matter course gani amefanya?
Yeah. Juu kuna course zenye haziko, tuseme we ni mwalimu. Hawezi huwezi date mtu haiko kwa hiyo field ya mambo na teaching.
Why?
Itakuwa ngumu kidogo. Assume sasa wewe una date. Let's say kama an architect and a teacher. Kuna venye mta relate vitu mingi. Hata ataelewa mambo zako, like kama ni mwalimu ukijaribu kumexplainia mambo za job huko venye maybe ma commitments zingine ataelewa. Yeye pia akiko explain zake don't even relate, like
So you think it's important
very
that
different
mkwe kitu ina relate ndio mkwe mnaweza ongelea.
Yeah, like a doctor and a nurse, a teacher and a
Master.
teacher or those kind of stuff. Anyone to relate fields.
Hey guys.
Oh, my man has to be of
high educational level than me, simply because in a far I just need to feel him dominating the house. There's no way it would be like brain, like I tend to connect career with mshahara. So if I'm like my career, I'm being an architect and maybe I'm dating a fashion designer, what if because I could GP and I'm earning like thrice more than him, in terms of kwa nyamba. So yeah, for me it doesn't matter. As a kwa daktari, as a kwa pilot. All I'm saying is bora kwa na earn more than koneleko.
So what happens if upate sasa tuseme you can date a pilot, ndio? So what happens kama ni pilot alafu something just happens about job yake he break na you guys are married? Utamwacha?
Sitamwacha.
But he's not earning anything.
Sitamwacha. Nitamwacha like sianeza nini sometimes back anaweza kama.
No, like something.
Kwani ina happen yenye kazi yake ipotea for good.
Si ndio nasema like amefanyika kitu kama au allowed to like be lame and like I'm talking about something yenye nakata kabisa, maybe amepata mental health issue. So
especially mental health, you just lose the job.
Yeah, I think sasa hiyo iko tukoshawana itabidi. No, iko tukoshawana tutaendelea tu kupambana. Wako tu yeye.
But would you never utakuwa na feel kama like you
he's less.
Like, you know.
I mean,
would you just see him the same?
In health, you're in sickness.
Oh, wow. Okay. You're not even sure.
To go on the right side of
I know.
I think look, my starting point is your matter. If we meet and we're like, okay, and I'm sure you're higher than I am, I'll be doing great. But whatever happens in marriage, we'll deal with this time.
But then this girl anafanya architecture na it's a very like big course. So wewe as a woman in that career and field, challenges zako na dating zako ngapi?
I think there's kosa time naweza kosa time ya mtu and they may take it like it's strong or like I'm putting more focus on my education and everything, but the person is just time consuming. So I think the major thing will become with them balancing between love life and the career life, because as much as I want to fall in love, I also need a successful career.
Of course.
Yeah.
So do you think itakuwa easier when now you are done with school and you're working? Does it get easier?
I feel like doesn't get easier in the manner. Does get easier in the manner of at least you can balance your time as compared, but surely you can balance your time per se, because you have very limited time. So you end up just seeing your classmates or just people within your school, and maybe you just don't want that, you want something different, you know? But so with that list is the way you can balance kidogo.
Na sasa you being you, how many options do you have? Unaweza date nani? Because architecture is one of like the biggest courses. So nini unaweza date huku juu? You can do medicine.
Yeah, I can do doctors. Actually, as much as I can do pilots, I can't want pilots. I just feel like they can just die in a minute. So I would rather have
anyone can die in a minute.
The pilots, but I just don't want someone until you take off. After you can Ethiopia, the gay can that just like that. I'm a widower. So I think I will just go for doctors, engineers, fellow architects. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Maybe definitely. Okay, not definitely, but like on a normal day I would prefer like them when you definitely I'm higher than
them.
Juu sasa ni, you know, mimi mwenyewe I would feel intimidated nikiwa tena date mtu mwenyewe ati, you know, okay, they're not smarter, she might be over high levels, but maybe not smarter than me in some things. But sasa yani already to you the fact that she's over higher level, to say maybe I'm just a grad, okay, a degree holder, and then someone is like a master's or PhD holder, like you get the dynamics.
Yeah.
So like any itakuwa yeye anaitwa Dr. Mshindi and then there's Mr. Mshindi. Like that
is such a big.
Okay. So wewe ukitafuta dem wewe una tone down.
So not tone down exactly, because actually if I'm to speak like any my truth kabisa, mimi natafuta mtu mwenye tuko hapa. Like
close.
Like sasa kama mimi sasa nitaenda mostly for, okay, not mostly but yani I would really prefer like pia mtu mwenye tuko same field like alisema before. so like ikuwe mtu mwenye yani wenye anasema we can relate, you can do what, unajua we spend most of our time in studio na hivi vitu zote. So ukianza kueleza mtu I'm in studio, I mean what, nini mtu anaanza kuimagine maybe you're just running away from something. You're running away from some things, but then you're actually in studio ama you're spending so much time, you know, you're thinking and all that, you know, some to I get. But now when we are all in the same field, so nikikuwa nafanya vitu, in fact that we might be doing them together, so tunaweza kwa hiyo time yote as I'm in studio, tuko studio wote tumeshinda hapo hivyo, nili tunajua time tunarudi kwa nyumba, everyone knows tumetoka wapi, vitu kama hizo. Ama hata kama akiwa hata amebaki na anajua niko studio, like she knows, anajua how long it will take, anajua kama nikienda hata kama nimetoka hapo maybe nimeenda site ama kama hiyo, like they understand me hivyo fully kabisa. But sasa nikianza kusema ati for instance for lack of a better profession atukuingilia
ingilieni walimu kabisa, ingilieni walimu.
We mostly use what walimu. So like so maybe with a teacher, I've dated teachers. Okay, without teachers, but a teacher. I've dated a teacher before, and then you know like kuna hizo difference, like hizo difference, not exactly at so strong in hapo because that hatuko serious sana. But now I've dated other people now, like but one of them alikuwa, one of them was in design too. One of them was alikuwa anafanya graphics design. So unajua graphics design takes like just as much time as we do. So like yani kulikuwa bado kuna hiyo kuelewana. So actually I feel like mimi si tu lazima kwa exactly my career, but tu tukiwa kwa field the same ya kama design ama construction ama hizo, like we can actually rhyme. But sasa pia now on the other side in yet kama dema kwa over higher education, maybe akwe higher education but unless it's okay, like like
akwe tu Dr.
Mshindi, but now they're earning.
Okay, it's not like
yes, and it's high in their level, in their field. So definitely that one should be a lower field than mine.
Yeah.
So and I earn some level higher, but not as high as I am in my field. So like that's fine. That's fine for me.
Okay.
What about
so mwalimu?
Okay, I think level of education ina matter sana kwa mtu mwenye utadate. Level of education, kama tuseme mimi being a teacher, pia si tumejiclassify. I'm teaching high school. Mtu unafunza primary, if you approach me inakaa disrespectful in a way, but I'm not saying hakuna watu wenye imewaka. There are people, si tumeikwa na a neighbor that was married to a teacher na yeye mwenyewe ni mwanaume na he's not working. Na it was working really well. They had a nice family. Yeah, that one. So yeah, inaweza work for some people, but for me, my preference, I think, kama for example when I was doing my undergraduate, I would only like do people that are doing the same thing or higher. Alafu see with women we can always do anyone mwenye ako juu yako, but mtu wako chini yako it feels like kuna tu some sort of vile tu tumesema, it's very intimidating that mi ndo nafanya the important things that my man can't think, you know, like so I feel odd. But now it even became worse when I went to do my masters and I wasn't married and I am not dating, so it became even harder, without me saying, but for the men around me, when wanajua unafanya masters, they're like atwezi, like they can't, you know, vizuri mtu alikuanga ananidai, but since go this step, they don't want you anymore. Yeah, so preference, I think I would do someone that is exactly level yangu ama higher.
So like all jibu zetu zote, like everyone wants, kama for the women you want higher, for the men you want lower. So like is it that we are supposed to be asking on the first date, like supposing you don't know this person, tumepatana naye on the streets or whatever, like So are you going to ask them like any the first questions are you going to ask them about these things? Because nikianza if nikikuapproach afu nianze kukatia immediately, and then without asking this question, so nikifind out you are maybe higher than me if I'm a guy and then you're higher than me, so am I going to like now cut like, so should we be asking that as the first thing, like sasa niaje umesoma paka
No,
be so wrong, but
I think
but unajua kuna venye some people are successful but see until their careers,
there is that
like
as
they're
well.
content creators, they earn a lot of money but
I'm at business, they're doing biashara.
so maybe level of education msiana but money wise ako mbali sana,
But
so uta consider aje hiyo.
You see, that is when now you're considering money. But do you know there's a difference between level of education and IQ?
But different.
Me, I have seen people
align the amount of money you are earning.
I have seen people mwenye yani amesoma kabisa, but when you now put them on the table and discuss 1, 2, 3 things, you're like, okay, I don't like how you reason. Like, why would you think like that? Na kuna huyu mtu mwenye unasema ako very successful kwa biashara, they have a lot of money, but ukikaa na yeye hivi bila na reason uko like, guy, shule should have played a bigger role hapa kumsaidia juu. How can you reason like that? So in as much as tunasema this and that, I think shule plays a part,
because technically even unasema level of education versus IQ level sama reasoning, kuna venye tunasema yes, school plays a big role. Ukiangalia like at self for us when they serve those being ages at home, so we go back home at me sasa naenda now I want authentic,
they want cheats,
authenticity. I want those authentic chicks, so ati umeshuka huko umeenda kutafuta those people, like utafind good them hata mweze, like even the basics, the very basic things together. You cannot they just can't seem to fathom, like mnaongea vitu zingine so inabidi most of the time now you just like
you turn down
like inakuwa so hard, so unaona so hapo ndio una realize yes, education is not exactly at directly proportional to IQ, but somehow
it helps,
it boosts something the kind of reason.
But also we are saying mtu anaweza kuwa amesoma hata ni doctor like PhD holder, but how they reason pathetic. Like wako tu good na field yao, the fact that they are book smart, but social life as in what? So shule it's not at the end of it, unaweza kuwa tu umesoma but wewe pia you're out.
I mean by they like to them to atinipate them hata kwa mrembo aje, and I've actually experienced some of these things. Atunapatana na dem, okay, very, very pretty, very
presentable.
So umekuja unaanza kuongea naye kidogo hivi, and then the words that are coming out of their mouth, you're like, oh my god, like
how did I find myself?
Unajua say situation najitoa hadi hapa ndani,
uliona situation
like how am I going to come out of this? But sasa like watu sasa ndio tuanze je kureza.
But hey, that's the I feel just in
I think when do unafaa choose to your people because you know your people.
But now just kwa najipea kazi ya train mtu vitu vingine, like tunachukua mtu you want to
help them to become
to mold them.
You can't mold, especially in reasoning. You can't mold someone into reasoning how you want them to reason.
Actually they'll never learn.
They won't.
Not end up.
So to our next topic, let's talk about money versus love. Like hivi vitu zote za pesa nini, unaona, so utafind for guys like us these days ni wababas ndio take over, like sisi tumekaa hapa hivi unashindwa, we came, we thought that at this age tutakuwa have we have all the women that we need or we want, ukitaka whichever type we'll find, but sasa una find sisi wenyewe now we are at that age, uwezi kubag mtu, it's very difficult because now kuna wababas wenye so now they have the money, their time has gone but now they have the money to do all these things. So now unaona women, now the ladies prefer them over us. Na unajua, okay, I'm not exactly saying that sati huwezi kuwa unapenda mbabas, but most likely you don't love that guy, like you're not even looking for love, you're not looking for love in that guy. So like what do you guys think about in new story, yeah, like love versus money, you know?
First of all, I think nimependa kitu yenye umemention hapo. I'm not saying ati I'm advocating for madem kuwa na baba, but since it's something that is already happening, I like how you put it. Our standard, they're not usually there for love. Hakuna love yenye wataka kuniambia that old man with that kipara and that tumbo ati ukikaa karibu na yeye you are feeling a lot of love. Hakuna, those are usually two shows tu za kufanya mseba na kutoboke, you know. It's not about ati unampenda. For the men to console themselves, they think it's love, but it's not. Now kuna wengine wanajua tu it's transactional. Hapa unipe kitu unanipatia na mimi kupatia kitu nakupatia, and then we are even. So maybe mungoje basi mkwe wa sponsor.
I think na nimekubaliana na situation. Mwenye tu ako na doa ende na mwenye anataka, na sisi tu tubaki na tunaweza faulu kumanage. Juu hakuna haja unganganie mtu na ushindwe kumaintain juu alikuwa na options kati ya wewe na
but sasa tufanyaje? Unajua kuna mtu mwemark ule mwemark vizuri, like unajua vizuri kabisa this is the one. Ndio ule mwenye alafu unafika hapo unapata anapenda wababa. Okay, anapenda pesa,
Anapenda pesa.
Ni mtu wa pesa nini. Na wewe at hiyo moment bana hata umetoka kuinama.
You see also
utafanya aje?
I think that should also tell us, like you see vitu zenye tunafanya as women or as men, they tell a lot about you. Ude umemark sawa, mark them all you want, but then kama msichana anaweza decide like anajua kwako atapata genuine love, hata mmeka pamoja mmeona hiyo compatibility, like you guys are just good together, but still akona ma options za choose. I would rather choose money over love. That tells you something about this woman, because huyo ni mtu mwenye you can't keep her.
Yeah.
Because the next time atapata someone that is better than you, they will always go. So I think hata as a man you should be happy ukiona kitu kama hiki happen, uko like ni vizuri nimeondokea mapema juu huyu angekuwa problem.
Like unajua so those women like, but you know ni sawa you can say that I ameniondoke, but so that how many are going to like, you know, kuondokea
But there are good women out there.
Yeah,
where are they? Where are you?
We are here, guys. We are here.
Me personally, I actually had met a good woman. But this story. When did you start meeting? So like I had met a good woman according to my, you know.
Yeah, what you want.
Yes. And then, you know, you meet me, you know, I'm going for like 6 years straight. You know, so like 6 years straight, someone is going for a 4-year course or something. And then now you have all these long holidays and everything. So like even those 6 years are going to be longer than 6 years. The 6 academic years are going to be longer than the actual 6 years. So and then this other person is like and for 4-year course. Na hii course zake is not a long holiday or something. So like they are going even lesser.
Less than 4 years.
Yes. So maybe 3 years, actual years. So unaona mtu ameenda like that first amemaliza. So you're still a student, wewe bado ni comrade. You're still a comrade, mtu ametoka ameenda kupata job, not necessarily at mbamba, but mwenyewe amepata job yake, anaanza kupata their own money. Women tend to like change. I don't know what happened. I don't know what that is, because it's not actually just me. Like I have experiences with my friends nini. Even some guy I was talking to the other day, alikuwa pia ananiambia yeye pia like ex wake ni mtu mwenye alimaliza shule na the same thing happened. Like any mtu anaanza tu unajua kuambia hizi kuambia direct ati unajua sasa hizi, you know, you are still a comrade, you know, mimi no, they will not do that. So utaona tu like the behavior inaanza tu change, but you know unajaribu kwa at first utafikiria maybe to need the change that is happening when kutoka shule, but inaanza kuwa persistent too much until unaona hapana. So inabidi umejitoa tu like, you know, as unajitoa hivi mtu ana move on na watu wenye, so you know they're out there with them, so you realize that actually the problem was
that you're in school.
Kitu kama hiyo. So how would we, you know, tutaishaje kwa dunia in that manner kama hizi, because okay, so una compete, you're competing with the babas, you're competing with their own money. Dem akianza kupata pesa yake, you doing like there is just so much especially for comrades. Like mimi, I'm just advocating for comrades here. Like I'm trying to. These people are going through a lot, man. Going through a lot. Like unajua tulikuwa tunaambia shule. Tulikuwa tunaambia everyone alikuwa anaambia shule. Oh, so
utapata wasichana wazuri.
Pike kampo. Watakuwa na kutafuta wenyewe. Tu like wasichana wamejua kuoga. So kwa nasema hivyo like wasichana wamejua kuoga, wasichana nao wasichana mko nao shule hapa
hawajui. By the way, una feel like they were the right ones?
Hadi yao kwanza ndio hata kumbe tungemaka watu mapema. Like ingeko.
Sio ndio wamekuja huku wana frustrate.
Si ndio tungemaka mapema naona una maintain mtu mapema before it all goes like out of control. So unaona unafika huko hivi ati unangojea wasichana wakuja wajilete. Oh my god. Kwa babas ndio wanaendewa. Wanaendewa tu like unaonaga tu hapo kwa gate. Kwa gate kuna magari zinapaki.
I feel like what we assume. That's because most ladies are going for above. We assume the single lady is going for above. That's when unaweza kachambia mtu uje kwa above and people like judging you.
Unajua most of the people hawajakuwa nao juu hajapata hiyo chance bado. Mbaba jitokeze tu most of the girls.
The people with molars. Siendi kwa mbaba. I swear.
Are you like that? I'm the right side.
No, I'm serious. Like the heavens can vouch for me on this one. No, I feel like kuna sina bado actually just too. I mean that category. But just have dignity.
But your mbabas ni sawa. What about the story ya kumaliza shule? So when you're out of school and your boy is still your guy is still in campus or something, and then you have a job, unaweza kupata your own money. So what happens to you?
For me, it depends with whether it's in a future with him. But it's in a future with him, I can try to fight for it a little bit.
A little bit. When you have a future, fighting a little bit.
No. No, a little bit in terms of between the same wanaume wanakuanga intimidated ndio. So the moment mimi mwenyewe nianza kuwa busy start looking for every single reason to show wenyewe I'm not becoming the same guy just because I'm in one.
Mbona mademu ana feel like ukikuwa na yeye mkiumia kama yeye comrade ukipata do inafaa you undefiti wanasemanga aje when you get money don't change a girl, change her life. Mbona akiget her money she doesn't change me. She doesn't change my life, she changes me.
Anaenda na upgrade.
Anaenda na kutafuta sasa msi hapo.
But senior nini? See the same kama cha kuambia ukweli, acha sema tu ukweli. No, right now I can missing actually so many kwa pesa na maybe mwana wangu anapitia vitu. Sina shida kutumia pesa yetu. But you people tend to take offense at any like there's a day will just say a very innocent statement and people take it like I'm attacking you. You just be exactly. Yeah. You people just get intimidated easily. That is why even normally I don't kisikiza ndo tu ulizo wako. Like it's only best if the man is making more of the money.
Lakini mbona before you go to that job mbona ulikuwa sound intimidating?
Dude, ninyi mnatafuta makosa.
Sometimes I feel like
haikuangi
intimidation like me I'm just doing me.
Exactly.
But wewe kwa kichwa chako ushaeka hiyo kitu like
ni dharau just za pesa.
Unapata job juzi na hiyo job inalipa pesa mingi.
Sana ni dharau.
Exactly. You see, you have your fears already. So siku nyingine nikikuja tu hapo uniambie bado nisaidie maji and then I'm like so chukue iko tu hapo so chukue.
Exactly. Zodi madharau na mimi pia nimechoka tu leo.
Basi ulifaa ufanyanga hivyo kutoka kitambo.
Kwani nitajua nilikuwa najua jinsi
ama zile za sijui ati sijui nini ati mimi nimetoka job nimechoka. Just do it because I come on bana. Like what I say.
But kusema kweli simetoka job. Simechoka.
You don't know about job.
Ati yeah, unajua wezi relate.
Sinaona.
You can't relate.
You see? Do. But naweza kwani nimesema. Si nimetoka job, yes or no? Si nimechoka, yes or no?
Yeye ametoka.
No.
Yeye ametoka shule ametoka.
Assuming this is the case, yeah? Niko job, right? Uko nyumbani.
No, hapo shule.
Uko shule basi ni kama leo uko free. So kwa nyumba siku nzima. Like mimi naenda job, get na date hivi. So leo uko free ameshinda kwa nyumba. Mimi nimetoka job saa hii. Nikuja nipata kwa mekelea mimi. Wewe unajua hii position. Then babe, so nipikie chakula. You guys, alafu and then I say, nimetoka job nimechoka. Can you just cook for today? Madhara imeingilia wapi? So kwa nyumba siku nzima.
Sasa unajua mbona siku zingine tumekuwa wote shule before
alikuwa anaenda shule
mimi nimeketi kwa nyumba na unakuja na bado utapika hata sitakuuliza I'm not even ask
Bye.
Unakuja unasema like umekula. Sasa nyumba
I must
Si ukweli. Hakuna vile ndo tapika.
Akiwa shule na wewe anakuambianga I must take care of my man.
You see,
Nataka nimechoka, I need to create time.
As long as hiyo kitu haijakuwa a problem. Unaona kama tuko shule sisi wote, you are not keen to check at it. Naweza hata nikakujibu tukiwa shule. Naweza kukujibu kaniambia babe nisaidie hiyo kikombe na nikwambia naona unasumbua uchukue tu kikombe. Hautaichukulia vibaya kwa sababu unaona tu like maybe ako na mood.
Kuna venye ina sound different. Unajua kuna ile
kitu ina sound different.
Kuna ile si uchukue tu kuna ile sikia kuna ati so uchukue tu ikapi cup but kaka unajua kuna ile rudeness fulani wewe chukua tu alafu
you imagine akiwa there
pako hiyo like
I'm telling you just take men to make more money than you people.
To the things that are not supposed. Lakini pia kuna yenye amesema na I think that was offensive ya kusema ati najua ujui mambo za job.
Kwa sababu nimesema ndio mwenyewe nimeongeza.
There's that. Okay, hiyo nayo nimeongeza but yani basing on another story. So there's another story in now. Okay, I've gone through a lot.
ile campus.
Yeah, campus now. You know, I had not joined yet. And then I had a girl who alikuwa joined. So and this girl akaanza ku operate like okay hata no communication no what no nothing. So wakati unakuja kujioni unaanza kuongea kidogo hivi alafu you're like asking some okay utampea time unajua kuna kuongea na grace period. Unampea time with grace period. Alafu unaona bado ni kama like behavior ina keep on kukua like ni kama tunaanza kuzoea. So bako unaanza kumquestion unauliza kwani what is happening mbona tu after like what is happening lately. Hata okay utasema ati after what like what is happening lately. Now this girl actually told me ati wewe ati unajua nini ati unajua campus unajua hujaingia campus ujui like ni huku hivi this how we are like mtu atoiza ati wewe pata times juu ya simu hizo bani like wewe elewa una get the point was mimi siwezi elewa campus even the campus tuko she was again I get a friend me akwana soma na yeye the same campus and this guy was akwana nichungia kwa sababu wakati ananichungia my girl so alikuwa anashindaga mimi report to like about video whatever so this guy alienda kaanza ku make male friends then alafu these male friends are those types wenye anaweza hug dem wako alikuwa anambeba juu like
it's very
anakubebea dem from the ground like
Wewe you are doing too much. You are doing the most.
I was actually not even asking where the jamaa mmoja kwa anajua demo wangu. So alikuwa anakuja kunireport. So like someone ameona ni kama mimi bebo demo wangu. So anakuja ana hug demo wangu anambeba juu. Azunguke. Alafu amrudisha chini. Like
but
and then the girl is saying the same thing like even your campus you got we greet like this at where was it like Missy Gates
au campus unajua
and since that day actually paka leo hii I've been in campus for like 5 years going to 6 na paka leo hii nimeshangaa sana I've never carried a girl sija hug them nikamuinua juu ama mimi siko campus
okay kuna hiyo kubeba but there's usually I think there's this part yenye kama like me before campus and then me after campus I felt the difference like uko nyumbani tukisalimia tunasalimiana hivi tu like handshake ama hug like hug yenye it doesn't have mambo mengi but huko campus mimi my shock nikiingia campo it was KU so nikaingia KU and then I'm like we huko kunaenda aje mtu anakuhug and then like you people have been there and unajua vile kwa kwanza na hug mtu amekushika hivi and then amefika mikono yake like yuko chini and then wewe like umemshikilia but there is something to that like akunanga anything more than that
it's just a
hug it's just a hug na misalamu ya huko
but you ni sawa but somebody can be dead now
publicly
anambeba hivyo sasa
na
that was humiliating ni ile siku huko but that was so bad
so yeah
but the thing is madem tu badilika wanaume wanaweza maintain most of us watu hata ukipata do what by the way tuna change their life
that but there's so many like examples of people when walikuwa bad and then they became any
kwanza nakuanga very proud of those girls walikuwa
they grow with those ladies and I make sure I'm grown as that lady but any lady mwenye tutakuwa naye mnalibaga shamba alafu kiasi ndio yeye ameboom in something
angalia the Pluto
no Simply to say wasichana, I feel like people should give us the benefit of doubt. Just because mtu mwingine hapa experience them could change the moment alipata pesa doesn't mean all of us
Yeah,
will.
it's not all.
You know, you people come with the generalization idea women are.
But they
Most women are. Why most men don't change? Because no men who have switched up on their women. What they have.
Name one.
Well, but ukweli kuna wanaume switch up on their women just because they feel like suddenly amekuwa too low for them. You know, it's just beneath me. You want to come a corporate lady.
But sometimes hata
yeah, give them benefit of doubt.
Sometimes hata women hata ukifika levels gani, you usually like open to just a good man. Like mtu tu mwenye naona tunaweza build pamoja, you're like I wouldn't mind, but shida ni intimidation anakuja ndani.
Exactly.
Inaanza kukua it's about unafanya hivi because wewe uko na hii. You are doing this because you have money.
And a woman can just have money in peak. Exactly.
So, anyway.
So, you know, just. So the next topic, let's talk about polygamy versus polygamy. Okay, now here monogamy. So, but mostly I want us to address polygamy. Which one do you think is better? Which one is better than that?
Polygamy.
Monogamy is only the way.
No, like polygamy versus polygamy.
Hey, polygamy by now.
Polygamy iko sawa.
It's just okay.
For a man,
polygamy is better.
for a man to have many wives, it's normal, especially in this African.
It's a social construct. It's not
Exactly. It was a mental
normal,
thing that
but at least it's something we know. But imagine a lady having.
Imagine mtazoea na mtakuwa normal.
we can't.
When will that happen? Like that will be like
Give it a chance.
so many years.
Sawa, but unajua maybe even polygamy ilianza mara moja like.
But you feel mnakuwa kwa jina watu wa.
It's a social construct.
Polygamy was a natural way of living, like it's nature itself.
How?
Polygamy is nature itself. Like anyway, just responding to.
Hata ukiangalia
our natural state.
Home, hata jogoo kwa moja kwa makuku mingi kwa.
Sasa jogo.
Ni wanashanga. Why do you always why do people use animals in any way of defending polygamy?
No, it's
civilization yenyewe imefika hapo hapo tu.
Let me explain this thing once. Once and for all, I want to make this thing straight. So ipa tunasema wachana na mambo ya jogo juu always mnaingiaga kwa sijui nyinyi jogo ni.
Simba,
let me explain this thing from the beginning. Let's go back to where when we had nothing, if it was okay, we didn't have them na kukuwa na civilization in short. When you were just in the African society, living in the bushes and all that. All those communities we had the Kikuyu community, we had the Maasai, we had the Luyas, we had all those communities. They didn't have phones, they didn't have social media, they didn't have any means of communication. The only means of communication they had in Gamoshi or something, and then they were just communicating within their own community, just inter-community. Inter-community. So, but when you look at these people, like from one community to the next. One thing was very common. The African community was one of the communities that was gonna respond like directly to nature. Like we were living with nature. We were nature itself. That's what sustainability actually is defined as. Like today in today's society, that was sustainability. So ukiangalia now how they were living from one community to the next. There is no one single community that upheld anything to do with monogamy. Monogamy was nothing. It was not a thing. It was non-existent. The whole idea of monogamy and all these shenanigans ilitokea mambo ya after now the Western people came wakakuja na the Bible and all that wakaanza kutuletea the new culture. They want to erode away our culture, and our culture tulikuwa tumebuild like over here. We had built our culture and norms over like a long period of time. So like it was working, and that was like the normal way of things that were happening. So ukiangalia like that way, there was akukuwa tina influence yote yenye inafanya now men were marrying 37 women or whatever. There was no actual influence. It got like that was the way of living. Ukiangalia now, so tukiongea when we talk about the animals and animals zenye zimebaki. Like ukiangalia now the current animals that are living today, those are the only animals on the planet zenye zimebaki zikiendeleza the natural state of living. You look at the lions, you look at a pride, you see one lion, a number of females. You look at let's go for that cock. You see one, a number of hens. You go to whatever, any animal, there's always one male, a number of females. So now there's a guy I heard, there's a story I heard, someone was saying, in 9 months, wherever you're baby, you can only give birth to one, ama any twins or whatever, but just one pregnancy. In 9 months, do you know how many women I can make pregnant? Do you know how many women I can make pregnant? Because
you can make so many. That's the point.
Is because that is the natural state of a male. Like the male is to spread the seeds. So that's why like any size unaona mkianza kutuambia mambo ya ati want us to be to uphold monogamy and all that. You are just trying to make us live out of our nature. So for me to actually just date one person, marry one woman, I have really like sacrificed my whole. So they walikuwa nasema like when women expect of us to uphold monogamy, you are literally asking us to defy nature itself. Na unaona sasa hapo hivyo inakuwa like inasumbua kidogo. That's the same thing nilikuwa nauliza, if I would ask you today to stop kuanza behave when you're on your periods, unaona like it would be I'm literally like, you know, what are you saying? Unaona venye ina sound like it's so out of this world. That's how, you know, asking us to like really be monogamous. No, I expect like kweli kabisa at your man at it's just you alone. You know, like that's how the same ridiculous level, you know, nivo.
So maybe nita go now that kumeshakuwa kumeota kiasi. So for me, what I think, first of all, I like to understand this world as like dunia ikianza kulianza na nani. I know we are not like exactly religious, but let's go back there. Kulianza na Adam na Eve. It was not Adam, Eve and Evelyn.
There was Adam na Hawa, not who you.
No, don't even try it. Don't try it. No. You don't translate someone. You don't choose someone's name.
Listen. So, I'm not even like going into religion. Sana hivyo. Kulianza na now for the people that believe in the Bible, it starts na Adam and Eve. Sindio?
Yeah.
All these other things that happened hapo ndio yajue huyu ni mwanaume, sasa this is a man, this is a woman. Hizo vitu zote I think of them as social constructs. Hii vitu zote we usually talk about at the woman is supposed to wash the house and the man is supposed to hunt. Social constructs. Assuming hiyo time tunge decide tuseme wanaume ndio waende washe vyombo, women waende fanye something else that is like masculine in this our current world. Imagine hivyo ndio ingekuwa saizi. So I tend to think history ya kusema ati polygamy, this is how we are, this is how we are made. Let me tell you for a fact, now women when you comments, please kujeni hapo muongee. Do you know there are very many women uliuliza ati in 9 months do I know how many women you can impregnate? In 9 months, do you know how many men that I can have them here for fun, to have fun and enjoy? Equally the same number. So
it's true.
I get your point at least. Najua counterpoint yako ni kusema ati sasa for procreation, yes, kuzaa.
Because that's the main thing.
You are looking at it from the direction ya kuzaa na kujaza dunia. Mnaweza zaa mtoto mmoja. Sasa this our current world, watu wanazaa mtoto mmoja na dunia bado haishi, watu bado ni wengi. We are still many. But looking at it from the point just having fun. I can have thousands and thousands of men in 9 months and I have a lot of fun. We are capable. Ni vile tu society ili construct ati aje, if you are a man and you are a woman, kuna ile aibu fulani ati mi sasa nimekuwa na wanaume 1000 guy, I can't even tell people because what is that? But wanaume like Solomon, sijui who was that in the Bible that had
Solomon and 1,000 women. The
stories like those, they are made for women and for people in this current world to think hiyo iko sawa kwa sababu unajua alikuwa mwanaume. Social constructs. hizo vitu hakuna. If you ask any women around you, they will tell you they can take as many men as possible. Me, I can get married to wanaume hata 10 if it was allowed. 10 men plus wanaweza kunioa na wakwe ni wangu na I service all of them. But you see, social constructs zimefanya tunakaa ni kama for women, you have to be timid, you have to have one. Hata you go and tell your mama ati have a husband and I have a boy that I like. Where it's chaotic. But so hizo vitu ni social constructs. And then kuna point yenye umesema ati kitambo sijui jogo, sijui lion, sijui what. First of all, you people are not animals. You are not animals.
We're human animals.
I know.
The human animal.
But you are not a lion and you are not a jogo.
And a jogo is not a lion.
No, and when you try
but the idea, ngoja, let me finish. The idea is our animals and they can do that. You are human. That's why kuna akili ya reason.
So that I can do even more.
To tackle that, wait.
I have the brain. I have the brain to like.
However, you will not to think about it. But listen, your point naweza inalifaa hivi. Kuna vitu mingi sana dunia ikianza na huko kitambo traditional. We used to do very many other things. Like for example, kulikuanga na female genital mutilation in most of the communities.
In the world.
It was happening and it was normal, and if you ask those people, they'll say it was normal. There are many other things zenye zilikuwa zina happen, and like men used to go hunting. Is it hunting or gathering? Or is it the same thing? Hunting and gathering. They used to go there. It was normal at that time. Now, ukianza kusema wao tunataka tukae kama majogo, do you also want to like do hizo vitu za kitambo, those were the norm? No.
I would actually prefer to go hunting and gathering than kusoma shule from day one in the shule 24 years later. I'm still in school just trying to look for this thing ati tunajaribu kupata education ndio tuanze kuan. But if I was actually within your society ya kuhunt and gather, saizi ningekuwa nimegather a lot. You know, I could have so many cows right now. Ningekuwa nimejaza compound with women. I could have women all over.
Which is okay, and we're not even disputing that. But you see, kwanza kumbuka social construct. Hizo stories za kusema ati women you see we can't take many men. We can't take because people have made it like it's not okay. That is the only reason. But unaweza kuwa na wanaume wengi sana. I can have them.
It's always about them.
I can have them. Kuliko wanaume.
Hadi kwa hii point ya social construct.
Survive in this world.
Even in this point ya social construct. They happened that way because it was like natural selection. Ni kama in the same respect to like natural selection. That's the way a cat, for instance, like a home kept cat, domestic cat, could as well, hunt for like a lion, but a lion instead would kill this cat instead. Yani kuna tu venye it is like that. This one could eat it as well in coming a coin as if it could have the same capacity to kill this one, it could eat it. But it's the opposite because like kuna natural selection, vitu zina happen in naturally in a selection. So like any adi hii ika happen, women went to the kitchen, men went to gather, women went to war, women were at home giving birth. Like it was your social construct. Mnasema now it happened like that because that was the natural way of things to happen. It just followed nature.
About it. It's not quite nature because you see communities like Maasai people. Tuseme kama saizi nikikuuliza wewe ukioa unataka bibi yako ajenge nyumba ama ujenge, utasema nini?
I am the man of the house.
Unataka ujenge, si ndio?
Yes.
That is the normal. Do you know that for people like the Maasai people, their women are the ones that build the houses, and to them ukienda waambie it's very natural. That is how it is done. So hizi vitu, that's why nakwambia it's just social constructs. Watu waliamua tu, unajua nini? You people do this and then you do this. And most of the time it was to put the women down. Because those things zenye mnasema, it's not like ati a woman huyu tukimpatia saizi wanaume 10 leo aenda na anaweza. It's possible. Hata shindwa na huyu tukimpatia wanawake tena ataweza.
You like it. You see, you're screaming because a woman can't take it.
A woman cannot take 10 men in one day.
Hey, Ken.
You cannot do that. Unaona, there's this woman alikuwa anasema ati take 1,000 men in 24 hours. And then even when you do your math,
this was an exaggeration. But
when you do your simple math,
to 1,000.
When you do your simple math, 1,000 men in 24 hours, utapata like each man, every single man aliingia hapo for like a minute, for like a minute. So did you certify those men?
si elimwombe
You did not satisfy the goal.
Unapeleka hiyo point very far, na tukifika huko itakuwa mbaya, because do you know what, we have men and we give them time and they don't even satisfy you with that. Their 3 hours yote kwangu hanisaidi. So it doesn't mean that you umekuwa na it doesn't mean nikikupatia like mimi I'm given only one man alafu anishughulikie the whole day ndatoka hapo nikiwa satisfied. No, it's not true. It's not true.
Madem ni wachache, I mean wanaume ni wachache, so I make sense to like,
so assuming
them kuchukua tuna wanaume wachache tuna wawili ama watatu.
So like, assuming now that's your point, right? So assuming
first, like in nature, like the female is created automatically in nature. Like there has to be something to interfere for a male to be created. So like the female is automatically there. So like anyway, that's why there are more females than males. So now for us to balance this thing, because we don't want to like let other women be, starve. We want that.
It's okay. Do we really want that? When you put it like that, I think it starts to make kidogo sense, just kidogo sense, because anyway, practically kuangalia many marriages that they are monogamous people na like life is just balanced. Lazima kuna wenye wataishi tu peke yao, women, kuna wanaume wataishi peke yao, they don't even want to, like priests, they don't want to marry, like those things, like that is how the world is supposed to be. So wezi sema hivyo, but when you look at it ati mwanamke, men are allowed to be polygamous because women are good at just having one person. We are not good at having one person. We just have the discipline. Alafu kuna hii social constructs zimesha to put up or down such that ukitaka kusema hivi ati even when you tell like random people ati mimi niko na boyfriends watatu, guy, there's a way people look at you like, wow, mdewa amesharibika. Exactly. Like why you like that? But ikiko mwanaume anakuambia ati by the way mimi niko na dem fulani wa uko home na mwingine wa shule, alafu mwingine by the way alipata kazi hapo, it almost looks like, oh okay, that's okay.
Mimi nitauliza tu swali moja. Ushaona kimoja imeundiwa padlock 3 ama padlock moja kitatu?
Achana na padlock na vifungu. Practical. Na serious. Exactly. Achana na makuku. Chicken lion.
Moja.
Truth is literally sema. Hiyo mentality yako but umiacha tu kwa homo, yani the homo erectus.
No, like times may change.
Back then, wakati now things were starting, it was about procreation in terms of creating numbers, because that is when life has just begun. We are looking forward to create more people. Right now, people are trying to reduce population. Sex right now is more of leisure than procreation. That is why people are going for one kid and they are just having sex. Kitambo, our shosho, shosho yetu ilikuwa nazaa to 16 and that is just okay. What do you want to look forward to? Right now, yes.
Even the things
there's no need of polygamy. We are not looking for this 60. We don't need, you're overdoing it. You just need a single kid, so I can just have sex with as many people as I want.
Those
I want leisure. I call it leisure.
Those sperms.
Dream mtoto.
They can just give you fun. They talk.
So maybe independent gene. So I just like I want your kid, but after that I'm done with you. I can just wanna fuck around. I'll be okay.
I think let's finalize on that. Times zimebadilika since shosho wetu walikuwa wanatairishwa ama wanauliwa ati wanaua twins. Kama my community you can't have twins as firstborns, wanaua mmoja. Sasa vitu kama hizo we can't uphold them right now because times have changed. The same thing kama polygamy yote ilikuwa ina work. Saizi surely hata hao wanaongea tu, if you ask them they will not marry more than they don't want to marry to begin with. Ukiuliza mtu why are you not married? Sijakuwa financially stable.
Maybe I will not agree. I want a minimum of 3 wives.
Maybe. You won't have them. You will know it. You just want one or 2 kids.
No, I want a minimum of 3.
How many kids do you need?
I want so many. Like
no, put time.
The times are not allowing. Maybe. Okay, you guys, I think we've gone overboard. Let's go to.
Okay, before that, me and stick with this. I can have one wife, but I'll have a girlfriend.
Oui.
Or
watch
girl.
out.
Umepoteza
So you cheat on your husband?
me. I won't cheat on my husband.
Will you?
Yeah.
No, let
The
me finish my
cameras, I'll
statement.
keep it to myself.
I know, I will not cheat. No. Let me put it this way. I will cheat my husband, but there's a possibility I may go for single motherness. So I just be open.
Times have changed. Skia
Why would I go? Why do I want to upload myself up
nataka
in
kuanzia topic
We are not supposed to go there. We will make time for that.
hapa hivi tutaendelea.
Unaona, but that should just show us vile times zimebadilika. Kitambo
Yeah,
ilikuwa
yeah.
single mother ni si decision ya mtu like ime happen, but saizi sikia mtu anakaa akijua ai by the way mimi mimi sidhani. Okay, let's go to the next point.
Okay, so wacha tumalize na hii. So I want us to talk about body massage, full body massage. So in your opinion, the guy, let me ask the guy. would you like take, unajua wakati umefika ile point, you have this money and all that, so unataka ku spoil them wako, unaweza mpeleka a full body massage?
Hey, full body massage.
Siwezi.
Why?
Kwanza ina depend ana masajiwa na nani.
A man.
See, the masseuse is a man.
No.
It's a man.
Most people tend to prefer the opposite gender.
No, siwezi.
Hawezi allow, why?
Mimi ndo nafanya mshiki, unaona.
Na kichukua demu mwingine basi.
Ladies can't be trusted.
Why? Even with other fellow women.
Ladies have
They are
an
very
aspect. No, they have an aspect of, like gazing. Much to say maybe for
Like
they have an aspect of
every girl.
My street
Nimeweka.
like every girl. I'm very sure when you go up
Kidogo hivi anaweza
I'm sure like the way you're seated here, there's one girl crush out there. When you know like who you, I could hit this one. Like
What?
I could hit this
I
one.
agree.
No.
There's I'm a pingam. Alright. There's always that one girl crush somewhere.
But I'm never actually no.
Why mbona siizika hivi by the not that it is you najaribu kuonekana like so
Social construct, that is why women can never sit down and say that this man is looking nice.
I'm not even trying to like at be so straight here to look so straight, no, but like hakuna siku nishai look at a man like this and then I'm like I could hit this one.
I've never no. There's no point. I ever said it was hey, this chick, but at least I can sit down and say that this chick has a very nice body. She looks green. You men can't even sit down and say that this man looks.
They're just
How would I? No. I can't see that.
There's the time nimekuwa na friends wangu. There's a time I've had friends, wanaume friends. And then sasa sijui hiyo discussion ilikuwa imefika aje, alafu they showed me a picture of a guy mwenye ako kwa gym ameunga, ako na abs, ako like that physique flani yenye mtu anapata after gym for so long. So they were asking me ati sasa umseni mhot sana. By the time pia unafikiria huyo mseni mhot na unafikiri naweza kumpenda more than na kupenda wewe, you already know that ako fit.
No. So let me clarify on that. Unaona mimi anytime I go to the gym, for instance, nikienda hivi gym, see there are ladies there. The lady there with the fire bodies, to be they're working out or something. The ladies there, there are men there who are also working out to get the fire bodies. Tukifika huko hivyo, like most of the time me spend huko hivyo, if I'm looking at anyone, I'm actually looking at the guys. Because like hey, this guy can lift, this guy can like that's a 250 kgs deadlift, like like I'm like I wish like ni kama yani I'm looking up to something like nataka kuwa hivyo as I'm doing this. So not admire that in that sense. I'm admiring them in the sense of like how much they could do, like
you see,
how they look and all that. That's unasikia wanasemaga as a man ukienda gym na all that you build, you expect that women will be around you. It's not women will be around you, it's the guys will be coming like him say like they want to like.
But do you know?
But it's not concept. Like it's not like the gayism of women.
I know what you mean, but do you understand? Nikikutana na mpoa hapo nje nimwambie your hair unakaa fit, it's not usually sexual.
No, but you know,
Nikikutana
most of the
na
time
dem,
the ladies
nikikutana
will
na
say
dem,
like
ama
we dem akona
tunaangalia- ama
boobs zingine
tunaangalia
safi.
pictures hapa
Si
hivi,
kuna boobs
nikuambie.
wako.
Wewe unajuaje how do you know?
Si boobs zinakaa rounded vizuri
We know,
kwani.
angalia, naweza pata hapa picha on IG niko like guy msichana si akona
Adi-
body fit.
Exactly.
Like we check waist. Angalia ass like a
exactly.
proportional.
So mkweli even you can see the butt cheeks. Why are we lying to each other?
Yeah. See, nyinyi sisi the only difference na hiyo story ni sisi again social constructs zimetu allow me I can hug this woman right now and just feel like hata hakuna mtu ataanza kuwa like but huyu saizi akihug huyu it's like ama kidogo nimemwambia good date babes tutapatana kesho, huyu anaambiana na huyu hivyo, it's already like what, it's just the toxicity. Sisi
tunaonana kesho, sisi wewe kesho.
Sasa unaona
it's just about toxicity.
There's that distance tunajua
It's emotional aspect. You only here for a season.
You're flirting with another lady at social constructs. No,
it's like, not flirting.
Like,
ati nimemwambia ati anakaa fiti sana leo, hii dress imeweza guy asi imetokea. Hapana, it's not even
I've had a friend of mine, a lady akaenda like she was telling me venye atemepatana with another guy friend who has a girlfriend. So she met this guy's girlfriend and then anakuja kuniambia venye hey ati huyu zamani akona dem mwingine mrembo like hadi nimehug dem nikasikia like nataka tukubaki hapo.
Now that one has hizo tendencies zake huyo.
Like,
but you see she can't speak
and she's straight.
women.
No, she's actually straight.
Yeah, that one is not straight.
She's actually straight.
Huyo akona tendencies zake.
Like akataka tukubaki hapo. You're like una feel nini hizo zenye.
You see what we are saying is kuna madem wenye wakona hiyo what is it called, like hizo tendencies flani that they can actually like a woman and like they're not straight exactly.
But why is it that most women
mimi wenye nawajua hata pia ni wengi
wako closet, so like they just want to come out,
they get attracted to ladies.
That's unaona hadi kuna kwa gana ukiangalia kama the Pluto show for instance, unapata some ladies because of peer pressure they kind of want to try even ladies. She was straight, she was all good and all that, I date men and all that, but only because of some ati boy akinichezea tu mimi ati anichezee hivi mina move me unakuwa less unakuwa like how do you decide your sexuality is something that is just endless. If you can just move. Oh, so okay, actually to move, but yani ilianza hivi, so hapo ndio alikuwa anasema the point of is takata igweni dem anamshika because there is that tendencies in.
So what happens when she needs a full body massage and you just not good at it?
I would rather go and take a course.
What? She can't do it. She's just, my body is cramping right now. I need massage right now.
Nitakugonga hiyo na kienyeji yangu. The kienyeji that I have first. Niangalie tu videos here and there.
Nigonge vijana wanajua massage alifunzwa.
Alikuwa anakuza anaona
so I'll do that. I'll try.
Yeah,
of course you can't diet hujamasajiwa. So
okay, so
if
would you allow your man to go for a full body massage? Full body massage.
Yeah.
Why not?
No, I've not even answered, but it's just a simple answer. My point, for me, if it is to happen, we will go together. We'll be in that room together.
Because
if we're doing massage together.
Why?
Because massage is nice, so we should just go together.
Men cannot be trusted.
Men cannot be trusted. That's true, but at least I won't deny him that. You're denying me that. Let's go together, Basi.
Women control themselves better than men.
I'll go for that massage. And go home.
No, that's a being done for by a man. Because I know with a man you won't do anything.
No, I can't.
The moment you're touched by a woman, I won't trust it. I won't lie. I won't trust it.
Lie on the massage.
I don't know why
but for ladies,
I feel like I'm not exactly sure I would let my man go for a full body massage. Maybe afanye kama sijui, but kama ni ile like consent ameniuliza kama twende, I don't even know if I'm sure about this, but maybe naweza kuwa hapo nione si anafanywa of course na a woman. Let me see what they are doing, but hiyo kitu I think it's just too intense. ati mtu atoke hapo hata ameanza kumvao alafu unataka kuniambia atatoka hapo bure.
Normal for nini?
Hiyo ni
normal.
Your body is
working normally hata without even the touch
responding.
No. Hell no.
Ni the same thing.
So ukipata maji hapo.
Touch stimuli.
Ukipata maji.
Mbona uko nayo? Like una get?
Why? Those are just
Why are you ready?
Why are you ready? Why are you ready? So, I think being ready. This is me being ready.
I think hapa kila mtu anataka mtu wake asiende na tia aende.
The thing is mwanaume kwenda si mbaya.
Oh, it's not about
because mwanaume normally men we know what like we are always
unajua kitu tunafanya. Unajua kitu tunafanya.
Wote na mbao.
Kumbe is part of it.
Akinishika I'm thinking of you.
Movies you just
akinishika I am thinking
you assume she's the one.
You see these people, they are going to that massage place for no reason.
Okay.
You want to think of
niko na maji jo thinking of you.
You are not professional.
No, hapana. That is why it's all water. Alinishika alafu mkono kanikumbusha vile kwa nishikanga.
But kwa kweli wacha tuseme tuko okay twende kwa kweli kabisa.
Hakuna kwa kweli. It's all about separating men and women again.
Yeah. Take a man who is horny and a woman who is horny.
Yeah.
Who's more likely to like mess up?
The man.
No, the lady they
enter.
When a woman is like in that state ya kukua ati amekushika shika and all that, you kind of tend to like get you unaisha instead like you cannot control yourself.
Men do
and then
that.
A man when I'm like that, I'm like active. When I get like I'm active and I
know on the woman.
I'm in control and I remember that my person is at home.
You are the last thing on their mind.
Unasema nimeoa
hata sisi ikifika hiyo time I'm so wet but niko like guy aki Mungu my husband is working so hard hata amenipatia pesa nikakuja hapa
hata ukumbuki marriage.
That's why msichana atasema atisijue tu boy alianza kunishika hivi at the next thing I remember niliamka but
guy was like
it happened.
I see men have never said
accidentally. What?
Hapana,
nilijileta kajieka.
Exactly.
I was just seated.
Akajileta
tuko ndani.
I was just seated. Udema akakuja juu anataka na all that akanishika. I responded naturally.
Naturally. And that was not natural.
I was not even acting on it. She came and sat on me.
Oh, so let me get this. Mikono ilikuwa wapi? I
cannot hit a woman.
You're supposed to be active.
You're not.
This is a lie.
So I think hapo kila mtu amesema massage anataka ingine kwa story wale watu wanafanya but hapa all of us the four of us tutafanya massage but wapoa wetu sorry you will not do a thing.
Yeah.
So mimi nitaenda sisi tumekubaliana we will go tutaenda tufanye course
tutafanya course tufanyie nyumbani
haiwezi baada
hatutaki kuwatokesha ati do courses
Go
quickly and come back.
Ladies, tafuta pesa. You see when they are going to work and they are very busy like that, you take yourself to massage. Uzuri hawata kuuliza get pass.
Cheating by the way.
It's not cheating. I won't do a thing. I'll just come back home.
It's cheating
I'll be thinking about you the whole time.
Don't go.
I will go there but I'll be thinking about you the whole time.
Mimi nirudi nipate demu wangu ametoka ameenda massage. Akishuka hiyo table aende nyumbani na mtu.
Au
hiyo tumemalizana. I don't know, like, you know, it's over between us.
Oh my god.
Because you have cheated. You have given your body to someone.
Mtu anakushika.
Umepeana.
Unajua mwili ya mwanamke na mwanaume si the same. Ya mwanamke is very private and
Precious.
you're not supposed to be touched by anyone. But for a man, we're just bonds.
That's why.
You don't need a massage if it's just bones.
We have exercised, we have done a lot of manual work. We need
Inua
massage.
chuma. Achana na maneno ya massage.
Na that's why mimi.
Massage on just bones, I say.
That's why mimi when you go to the, you know, swimming pools or the beach, you know, nitatoa and I can, you know, I can unshirt, you know, you can nitoe my t-shirt or something. Nivae hata, you know, very short, you know, boxer, hata nitoe actually back in a boxer or a very short. And then when I, you know, I'm actually still not naked. Like I'm very much like niko very decent. I'm very decent walking around, but as a woman, would you like really?
But you
drop down your top?
Ladies have many
private dropping parts down.
Like but so much that you just can't.
A bikini is usually like very small. Na hiyo bra yenye nakonga ya bikini, it's also very small. So inaficha tu hapa mbele kidogo na hapa mbele kidogo. So
mbona inaficha?
I think
it's not supposed to be seen by anyone.
Wachana na
watu wanafaa tu waone. Na imagine kama kuona ni mbaya. What about touching it by someone?
Acha watu washikwe. So you've said you want to women that have jobs and money. They will take themselves to those massages. Sasa yeye mjibrest tu. Hatutaki mkono zenu. Hiyo ndio part yenye it's done.
Kumaanisha si massage anataka.
Na nyinyi mnaenda huko si massage mnataka because mimi pia naweza landa nikufanyie massage kali sana. Si ndio nakufanyia? We have sacrificed. Umesema cost tu peke yake tutafanya the cost. Stay at home. You don't want to stay home because of that. Maybe wrap up the thing.
Anyway, we have talked about a number of topics. Naona time mesonga. We already like past 1 hour. To skip watu sana. So guys, until next time, tupatane next time as we talk about some other heated debates. Bora mtuombe una tusikwe tunaongea vitu pigane hapa hivi because naona vitu venye zinaenda.
It's a lot.
The next thing actually we will stand here and start fighting to blows here.
Remember to subscribe.
Share with your friends and guys, let's see you on Thursday.
Comments.
Bye.